Hello and welcome back to Stranded Deep, welcome back to Pacific Paradise, and welcome back to this island we found ourselves on. Last time we were working on the house which is kind of underneath us. So we have a roof, we have a veranda, we have a tower on top of the roof. We also have, if you're joining us for the first time, an aeroplane up in the trees. Yes, the house is some way up here. We have the Great White Bar and Grill. We also have the helicopter landing pad, so we have the gyrocopter landing pad, and we have big old gaps because we have areas on the inside of our house. So we have the mezzanine, the upper floor, but we have the crafting stations on the lower floor, and we have to be a little bit careful because there are some gaps which go all the way down to the raft, which is more below at sea level. So we just need to, I think we just need to get a little bit of food. What I was going to do is grab a bit more clay and build another one of these on the other side of the house. Not for any other reason than to create a little bit of light, a little bit of everfire, because the forever fire actually is a light source on the inside of the kiln. So if we hit up, not that button, but this button, and we go to crafting and scroll all the way down the furnace. 6 clay, 3 sticks, and 2 lashings. So we're going to need some fibrous leaf. So what do we have in our inventory? Not a lot, in fact. We're going to need some clay. We've got 1 of 2 there. And then we've got some bricks. We do have a pick. So I suggest what we do is go and get some breakfast, because it is not the first thing in the morning. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning, which is kind of neat. Great White Bar and Grill with the Great White on top. There is another one out there. We are going to need to do some exploring at some time and just kind of get another Great White on the island. So food is tippity top, water is not quite tippity top. What we can do is probably just drop off of the house. We do have over here, we do have a Tigor shark, so the Tigor is there on his own little platform. We are also going to need to do something with the gyrocopter landing pad, because I kind of want to do something different. Make some symmetry within the asymmetry, or asymmetry within the symmetry. So basically, this is the same as the Great White Bar and Grill. It's the same distance, same position, but I think we can do something more with this. Definitely. I kind of want to build up, not as high as the house, not as high as the tower in the house, but definitely do something here. So until we get onto that, we have other things we need to progress with. So building another furnace for the light is good. We also have furniture, physics objects, which can be put into the house. They don't really do much, but what we can do is use them to store things. So just fall off into the water. Try not to hit a fish, because last time somehow we broke a leg. Again, I mean, our getaway sticks are just not healing. Absolutely not healing. We have the remains of the old house, although, gotta be said, the remains are getting fewer and fewer. We do need to get some water inside us, but we also need some clay, and I think somewhere around here is going to be clay. Purple poison boy, rocks. Ooh, it's going to be clay somewhere. Yeah, there we go. So we're on a custom island. It is Hobbs Revenge. If you are on PC and you want to download it and play it, that's what this island is. Doesn't have the house on it though, so you won't get the house, because that's something you have to build. And it's something we built. Can I get... There's a bit of clay in this rock somewhere, I think. That's not good. Alright, hit that. Yeah. Oh, is it over here? No, that's just a physics item. Where is the last bit of clay? 1 of 4. There's definitely one more bit of clay somewhere in here. Oh, we're drowning. Alright. Yeah, where did you go? We should be able to pick it up through the rock, but unfortunately... No, we're just not able to grasp hold of it. Curious and more curious. It didn't go under the coral. Weird. Alright, well, we'll just swim back to the island then. Swimming back. Ah. Haven't been up there in a while. Don't need to go up there. We do need to go past the farms though. So I'll get some water, just check out what's happening with the farms. I don't think there is a potential for, well, there is a potential for one of the giant crabs to spawn, or at least turn up here. Unfortunately, with the giant crabs, they seem to ignore certain elements of our fence to keep them out. I don't know if they just walk around the outside like the buffalo girls, or whether they just clip through the walls. I'm not entirely sure. So we have 2 water down. What we could do is eat some fruit, or we could just hold on to it and just have a slurp out of the water stills, because there was a storm last episode. And the storm refreshed and filled up all the water stills. It's kind of neat. That has 1 potato in it. That has... Oh, I see what's happened. Right. The still's actually gone out. So it's got 1/4, so 1 potato in there, and that's almost full. So what we'll do is we will... Oh, the fire just went out. Did we do that? I don't know. But once you've built a fire and you fuel it with fibrous leaves are renewable, sticks are not. Do not refuel fires with sticks, because you will eventually run out of sticks. Excellent. So what we've got is clay. We've not got that much in the way of time. Why do we have a gas can in my pants? That is a question which I feel we may not be able to answer immediately and readily. So what we can do is just have a look at the house now that it is... Yeah, it's just past midday, so it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Light should be just about right. And we can see... Oh yeah! That's looking real good. So the Great White Bar and Grill, we've got the storage to the left. We've got the house with the open roof panels. We have the new tower that's on top. The triangular shaped tower instead of the square tower that it used to have. The house is bigger and more round. It has all of its crafting stations on the inside. The mezzanine deck with an even better view than it had before. A little pad which technically we can jump off there into the river without taking damage, although... okay. More storage. We have the quayside, we have storage on the quayside, and we have the gyrocopter landing pad, and we also have the seagulls just kind of flying around like nobody's business. Right, neat. I think what we can do is jump off the back, so we'll find here and just do a little jump.
What was that?
Undersea shockwave! And it sounded close! Look!
What's that? It can't be! Angels!
Angels? You mean a real one?
This is really bad!
It's just something that happens, isn't it? That's just something that happens. Right, so... we need lashings. That's what we're going to need. So, if we hit crafting, and then I look down, and there's a tiny little fly flying around. I fear a tiny little fly might try and fly in my mouth. They've been doing that recently. I don't know where they come from. There is literally no place for them to be. So the furnace, 6 clay, we've got more clay. 3 sticks and 2 lashings. Alright, so we'll get the 2 lashings, that's not a problem. Yeah, I made a cup of tea the other day and a tiny little fly just kamikazed straight into it. And just, I guess, died a heat death or something. I was like, oh, I was going to drink that Earl Grey. And then the fly was like, no, you don't. We've also managed to pick ourselves yucca fruit. Can be used to grow yucca in a farming plot. Oh, well, that's great. Didn't mean to do that. So we'll pick that up. And then we'll pick this up. Just check. See, 1 and 9. Okay, fine. We're not going to be able to. Oh. Okay, I'll put the yucca fruit back in the farm. Just get rid of it because otherwise it's going to be in my inventory. Yes, tiny little flies. There's nothing for them to eat because everything's very clean. There's no cups or plates left out. Everything's washed up as soon as it's used. So I don't know where they come from. They're just sent. They task me. They task me and I shall have them. I don't want to do that. I wanted to do this. Okay, fine. Drop that there. That will generate... Oh, that's generated fuel, so we can actually put the fire out this time. Grab that, suck fuel into the fuel cans, and now we have 200% full fuel cans. Just a little bit of busy work, because, well, we need to do that every now and again. So... Where did the lashings go? Did I just leave them on the beach? I fully expected lashings to be in my pants. Did I just build them and put them on the beach? Yes. Wow. Okay, cool. That's a thing that happened. Just gonna ignore that, just gloss over it. Right, let's go back up here, back up to the house. It's looking so much bigger. That's because it is so much bigger. Let's hippity hop up here. Right, so what we're gonna need is sticks. Which are downstairs. Yeah, didn't think about that. We'll grab one of those. So we have 2 and 6. So we have most of the ingredients. And then 3 sticks, which I should have got, but I didn't. So we'll just leap into the sea. There we go. Oh, we actually leapt quite far from the building. Neat. So let's go up here, grab the sticks. It's not too much of a hardship to go up the stairs. 1, 2, 3. Right. Do we have everything we need to build it? Yep. I was like, oh, this lad's here. No, he's dead. It's worse than that. He's dead, Jim. Right, I guess we just go up the stairs. Let's take this lad up there so we can turn him into pate. A little bit of crab pate. Something to spread on your French toast, I guess. I'm going to put you in here. Oh, so much more rawhide. And a bit of meat. We should have a knife in here. That'd be really good. We have a machete. That's not quite the same. We don't need to do that just yet anyway. So, go back down. Have all the stuff to build. Another furnace. Having 2 furnaces in a house, isn't that just the definition of insanity? Not really. So we can build this, and I will build it kind of here. Boom! That's a big, loud sound. So our crafting area now has furnaces either side. Can't make bricks here because there's no brick station, but it does have the forever light, and it does have the noise, and the crackle and sparks and everything. So that's kind of, it's neat. It just adds a bit more movement and a bit more light to an otherwise still environment. Good, excellent. Is there anything else we need to craft in here? I don't think so. We could technically make the fuel still in here, but I like having the fuel still in the farm because we have to go and actually use the farmhouse. I suppose we could put a hobo stove in here. It wouldn't allow us to smoke any food, but we could just frivolously barbecue something in the house if we wanted to. That would be kind of neat. Do we have any more barrels here, or are we going to have to go and find barrels? I think we might actually have to go and find barrels. Yep, alright, we can do that. In terms of decorations, we could put shelves in. We have a wood table in. Is there a wood plank table? Oh, that's a... yeah, plank table, 3 planks. Oh, we can do that. Having one upstairs might be a good idea. Do we have time of day? Yep, it's about 5 o'clock. So, let's do a jump. Use a bit of air control and get back down. And we will grab 3 planks and make a table. 1, 2, 3. Good. What does it cost to make a chair? 3 planks. Alright, I'll do it. 1, 2, 3. Right, fine. We actually have some chairs over here somewhere. And a table. The trouble is, we made the table upstairs. So, getting the table back upstairs is going to be a bit of a pain in the butt, because now it's just a physics object. It's not just something in my inventory. So, maybe we can just flop this around all over the place. Oh. Well, maybe we can... I don't think we can interact as a player, so we're not going to accidentally hoof ourselves off the building. I don't think. Let's go up through here. Got to be a little bit careful getting off the steps. Right, cool. So, I can now... A fly landed on my hand. I'm going to have to find out where these little flies are coming from and absolutely just run them. But I don't want to just kill them. It's a curious thing. I'm not cool with just killing things. It's just not the way we operate here. So, get the table in. I suppose we could put let's do that. We've got a chair downstairs. Oh yeah, we can build some table and chairs upstairs. Although it is... getting late in the day. Can we just get in here, please? Thank you. So as the sun goes down, another beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. It was a beautiful day. The lights are about to come on as the sun goes down, and everything is now lit up. It's beautiful. But wait, there's more. Yes. Yes. Now that the sun is going down, we do have the little orange flickering glow around these things. I wonder if you get that down below as well. I wonder how well the light penetrates below. Oh, not too bad, actually. Yeah, okay. And what does it look like from the Great White Bar and Grill? Because we put the lights in last time, but we didn't really just admire the house from the outside. Not too bad, if I'm going to be honest. Not too bad at all. I mean, we'd have to illuminate it far more than we already have if we wanted to see it properly from outside, but I think we've done a good job. A very good job. Okay, cool. So what I think we'll do is we'll just sleep till the morning and then carry on building things, because why would we just mess around in the dark? We don't need to dance in the dark, we can just save and then sleep. And then we can wake up and it's another beautiful day. It is a beautiful day. So, are there any parts for hobo stoves out there? That is actually a really good question. Right, good. I will craft a table, because people have said in the past, why do you craft things? Alright, well, I'll craft a table. And then I will craft a chair. Should have probably crafted it actually where we're going to need it, but sure. There we go. So we have a chair and a little writing table, and yes. Yeah, the chair is very small. Like, incredibly small. Like, if you were to actually sit on this chair and then try and do anything in this table, it would be like being a child at the big table. You know, when everyone's having Christmas dinner or whatever, and all the adults are there and you're a kid and you just sat at the big table on a tiny little chair. You can't really see anything. That's basically what that chair is. Kind of useless. Very useless. We do have some more chairs downstairs, which we could probably bring up and decorate this area with. But if we want the hobo stove, we should probably check our food and water situation. It is not too bad. Sploosh into the water. Should have grabbed some food from upstairs, but we can always grab some food from the farm. Farm fresh, straight to the mouth. Alright, yeah, we'll do that. Not a problem. As we run through here. We still have a broken roof on the farmhouse, but until the game is patched and stops us getting bricks for free, then I'm just going to leave it like that. Oh, that fruit. 1, 2. Alright. And then a drink and a drink. There we go. Excellent. Yeah, if you're new here and you're on the PC version of the game, the roof corners, the brick roof corners, do not break. You just hit them and then they just keep making stuff. You're on the console. Console version of the game doesn't do this. Console version will just break. So yeah, PC version's kind of bugged. How bugged is it? I mean, the sand's kind of geometric and polygonal and hasn't been fixed in over a year. Hasn't been fixed since the version 1.0 of the game came out. It's like, oh, alright. So, I think we could probably explore over there. I don't know if there's going to be any on this island. I genuinely don't know. As we hoof up onto here, do we have all the things that we need? We've got food. Do we have a bed on here? That is a good question. Actually, it's a really good question. A greater question than I thought it was going to be. Oh. I guess there's a bed upstairs. Oh, there's a bed here. Right, okay, cool. Cool. And fuel situation is not too bad. Right, okay, so I'll put the gas in there. Put the hammer away. Probably get prepared for war. Where do I put my spears? I should really label these boxes. Yes, and there's a knife as well. Neat. So I'll get rid of some of these and go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right, okay, so if we accidentally fall off the raft and there's a shark, we should be okay. Good. Get on the motor. Pull that up. and then we will hoof away. Do a short little trip across to the Blue Hole Island, which is another custom island. Just abandon the house. Well, temporary, not momentarily. For a moment, for but a moment. It blinks in and blinks out again. I can't really see where we're going. I know there's rocks over there. Go left of the rocks, I think. Probably... I was like, probably could thread the needle. Nope. Nope, other things have just phased in. Right. Oh, was it going to be tight? It was tight. Pull that up. Sideways sail, and then just sideways sail over. Boop. And put that down, and then just do a shark check. Don't think anything would have followed us. Sometimes they do. Sometimes you just get like a deep water shark, like a goblin or something following you in. Right. Right. Are there going to be barrels on this island? Maybe. I genuinely can't remember what was put here. 134 days survived. Alright. Neat. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look, shall we? Sploosh. Ah, barrels. Okay, there is a way of doing this easily. So we would break the chain that's holding the barrels, and what would happen is they would all float away. But what we can do is go to building. Actually, no. I think we go to vehicles. Yeah, we're going to need a hammer, and we put the hammer on the raft. I'll be back in a second. However, vehicles base is 1 lashing, so we're going to need a lashing anyway. Nope, it's this one, and then this, and then this. Okay, we've got the lashing, and now we just need the hammer. Good, it's a big blue hole. That is a long way down there. Very deep, incredibly deep. About as deep as you can go before stuff stops rendering, because apparently stuff stops rendering after a while as you swim deeper and deeper into the ocean. That's not... Where did I put my hammer? The other side, other end of the raft. Okay. There it is, right. So what we will do is we will go back and we will take off the... So we need to break the chain first. And wait for the stamina to come back a little bit. Just a little bit. Right. I don't think there's anything dangerous out here, but I don't want to take the risk. No, no, no. Okay, so hit this. Bonk, bonk, and then hammer, craft the raft barrel base. That was all the words trying to get out at once. But wait, those barrels are just floating away. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Something of a pain in the butt. But the build order is done. Oh. Yeah, those things are just floating off into the ether. I could carry them back one at a time, or I could just do this. And get all 3 of them here. That's so much easier. If you're just, like, taking stuff off wrecks, just build a raft base. You can't finish construction too close to another raft or a building, but yeah, you can just do that. It's so much easier. Could you put that on there? I genuinely don't know. I think it would just push it into the ocean. I think, yeah, a raft on a raft is just too heavy. Oh, hello. What I said about deep water sharks and having a look out for them. That looks like somewhere there's a marlin. Yeah, a raft on a raft is the ultimate, I don't want my raft to float anymore. Ooh, that's not good. No, a barrel's okay. And we can actually connect this to that if we wanted to take it back. It would float weirdly, but it would actually still work. Where did that marlin go? I'm not going crazy, there was a marlin here, right? I saw him, he was booking past. He went this way super fast. Yeah, weird. I definitely saw... Oh, was it Ray? I definitely saw him. Huh. Weird. I wonder where he went. So marlin is, for the longest time, it's a sailfish. It's a swordfish. For the longest time, I was convinced those things were trying to kill us. And turns out, no, they're passive. They just want to swim around the player. One of the passive shark class fish. It's like, oh, it's just curious about you. But he seems to have gone. So that's kind of, well, it's a shame. Yeah, he's gone. I didn't see where he went. They're very fast. Okay, what we can do is do this. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Bonk. Takes longer to break that apart. Grab you, put you back here, and pick you up. Do we want to just attach this to the raft? I suppose we could. That would be the easiest thing to do. We got a stick here. Get off. Right. What we'll do is we will not that end. This end. And then flip you around so you're facing the right direction. Flip you around. Is that water looking stormy to you? Look at the sky, look down again. No rain sprites. So, grab you, get the hammer, put that on. You're going to go somewhere, which is going to be super annoying, right? So it's going to lean over to one side. It's going to float weirdly, isn't it? But it's not going to be impossible to sail. So when you build a raft, you really want it to be symmetrical, because otherwise it's going to bounce around like nobody's business and actually be a complete pain in the butt. It could even roll over on you. So a certain amount of symmetry, and even if you've got gaps in your raft, like if the gaps have symmetry to them, it makes it a lot easier to sail around. All we need to do is aim for the A-frame of the house, wait for the loading to happen, because there's a lot of stuff on this island. It's going to take a hot second for everything to load in. Going to just sail up and hit the bump stop in the river, hopefully. Just kind of aiming for that. Where are you? You are there. So, sail in. Slam against the bump stop. Oh, it's... okay. I think it's actually low tide, so the raft is not going to want to pull itself over unless we do this. Oh. More physics objects. Interesting. You're going to pull yourself up onto the... Nah. The trouble is the quayside is actually tidal. There are tides in the game. So what we'll do is we'll drop this down. And then what we can do is, once again, break this off. You can only break it off if nothing depends on it. And nothing did depend on it, which is kind of neat. So, what we've got is a barrel. Barrels! Get to barrels! One... And then... two. You're not going to roll anywhere. Oh, okay, fine. And then get the other one out of the water. Where is lashing? There's lashing. Okay, cool. Probably should put them up on their ends. That might be a better thing to do. So, get rid of that. These two, yeah, look dangerously like they might roll out into the ocean. So I'll just take the barrels of... Was that heavy fuel oil? Benzene? I don't know. Diesel maybe? Let's pop you there. Can we even tell? Upside down and highly flammable. Oh, neat. Well, we're going to turn it into a fire anyway. In order to make fire, we're going to need sticks. Can't get away with building a fire without having sticks. And we're also going to need rocks. Hopefully we've got some rocks somewhere. Now, why are we doing this? Just so we can cook in the house. That's literally it. I think it's just 3, isn't it? Let's see. 3 plus the fire pit. So 4 sticks, 3, and then the hobo stove is just the hobo stove. Oh, let's not bounce on that. Food and water situation is not too bad. So in order to do this, we're going to need to carry this up as a physics object. So if you make a hobo stove, I can't see anything. If you make a hobo stove, you actually end up with 2 barrels you can't do anything with because it's 3 barrels to make a raft base. But weirdly 2 tires to make a raft base, so you can actually end up with a spare tire somewhere. Right, I think I'll make it sort of... I mean, we could, technically, put the hobo stove upstairs. Or even just have a barbecue on the roof. Like a little roof barbecue area. Would we want to do that? I don't know, it seems like we're kind of moving the goalposts here. I don't know if we'd want a barbecue up here on the mezzanine. Oh, maybe we do. Oh, yeah. Can we do that? Kinda. Kind of spoils the view a bit, but we could do that. Do we want it near the bed? Make the ultimate student accommodation? Bonk. Alright. And then the barrel itself. You have to come with me. Oh, why am I doing it like that? If I put it here, we just take it upstairs. In fact, if I even thought about it, we could put it near where the fire is. Oh, yeah. May or may not work. Probably not. Bonk. Right, okay. Okay. Jump up here. Crouch through here. Bonk. And then... well... just bring that up. I think... it might be better here. I don't know. No, I'm not entirely sure I want it here. Well, we can always break it apart, because if we break this apart, bonk, we'll get 3 rocks back. 3 rocks back, and then get the 4 sticks back, because we haven't lit the fire yet. Wait, what? You can do that? Yeah, you can do that. So upstairs seems like a nice place to have it. I think, yeah, up here. Fine, we'll do it here. So we can have a little barbecue area, even when here maybe? Is this going to allow us to do this? Oh yeah, it will, and it's not as big as I thought it was going to be. Oh yeah, look at that little barbecue area. And now if we look up and down, there's the storm. I thought the water looked a bit weird. Well, now we can have a little barbecue on the inside if we don't want to go to the Great White Bar and Grill. Cool, excellent. So it is stormy once again. Look at that. It's not too bad. We're on the island, so what it means is the water stills are going to get refreshed. It does mean that the farm plots are going to get watered because we're on the same island as the storm, and it means that we don't have to water anything, and we get fresh water. It's kind of neat. It is kind of neat though. But we also don't have to go anywhere because we've already got everything back that we need to. So I'm going to leave it there for the time being. If you like these videos, definitely leave a little like, leave a subscribe. If you want notifications, dingle the bingle. If you don't want notifications, don't click the bell, and I'll tell you what, I'll catch you next time.